Sorry we didn't make a video. Man, I broke my hand. Okay. So this is what happened. Rewind to earlier today. Rewind. Play button. Okay. The audiobook says that when I got to Portland, I was told to stop at Jubin's to take my 10. I said, cool. All right, sure, fine. I'll take my 10 and continue on to Kent. Like, I thought about it for a second. I go, wait a minute. This is an Amazon load. It needs to go straight through. All right, so I call him back. I said, hey, Mike, are you sure you can't find somebody to repower this load so it doesn't have to stop with me here in Portland? So it can make it on-time delivery there in Kent. I don't know. What do you think about it? Probably back about 3 minutes later. Yeah. Be switching out with truck such and such and such and such. And you'll take his empty and we'll pick up a load of Orange Corning glass bottles heading south. Then he goes, oh, scratch that number. We'll take this number going to Orange Corning going south. Scratch that. You can pick up a load of windows. Be there after your 10's up. So I go to Hillsboro, Beaverton, and pick up a load of windows. Preloaded trailer. Grab that trailer started, and I fix my lights so I have regular incandescent bulbs on the front of the truck instead of diode lights. I use the diode lights as my high beams. Because the diode lights are just way too bright for low beams. Anyway, so boss gets a hold of me. Hey Tony, where are you at? Beaverton. Left yet? Nope. Change my lights around so I don't have the diode lights not in my low beam, my high beam only. Okay. What's up? Well, we need you to fix a light. Where's it at? Oh, it's at the TA in Aurora. I said, we'll have the TA fix it. Oh, they're going to take 4 hours to replace a signal light on a trailer, a 4-inch round. Because they have to drill the rivets out, pull the light out, replace the light, and then we're just going to put a rubber gromming in it. Replace the light, put it back on there, and that's going to take 10 minutes. But you have to wait 4 hours for the other job to get done. That's not how you run a shop. How you run a shop is that you have 2-3 mechanics, whatever. You get one guy working on a set of brakes, you get another guy working on a set of hub and brakes because the inner seal's out. Then you got this guy over here who's helping those two to run, get parts where they need or whatever, or tools, or have a helping hand, whatever. Truck driver shows up. Yeah, I have a light out on my trailer. All right. So instead of bothering those two, the runner goes to get a light, plugs it in. Yeah, it's just a light. Driver pays for the light, he puts the light in, and he's gone. Didn't have to interrupt the other two bigger jobs. Even if you're at a shop and you're by yourself, let's say you're doing the inner bearing seal on a truck or trailer, it doesn't matter. Or even on a steer tire, it doesn't matter. So you know you're going to have to do a complete brake job anyway because the brake pads are saturated. You can't just put it back on because the oil saturates the pads and it'll cause a fire when they're braking, especially going down a hill. Anyway, so you pull the cap off, you drain the oil out, you pull the bearing lock bolt out, then the creeper ring out, then the slide, and then the retention bearing ring out, then you pull the inner bearing out, then you pull the hub off, and you stand it up in a pan so it'll drain. Okay? Now you're pulling off the brakes. Here comes a guy comes rolling in. Now I have a light out on my trailer. Can you come take a look at it real quick? Instead of saying, sure, I'll be there in about a couple of hours, you just drop what you're doing, grab a light, go over and check it, see what the problem is. If you have to drill out the rivets, trim out the rivets and put the new rivets in it, or and you go with the rubber grommet. Plug it in, put the rubber grommet in there, slap it on, have it pay for it, go back to what you were doing. 10 minutes. Made the shop money. The driver's customer's happy because he still made it on time. The driver's happy because he didn't have to sit there for very long. The other driver waiting for his inner bearing seal replacement job with brakes is happy because the guy didn't have to sit there very long away from the job that he's working on, which was him. Okay? The shop makes a quick buck on that light, and the mechanic makes a little bit of money for doing a job because he's getting paid on commission. There's an extra job done. Everybody's happy. You can't just do like the TA in Aurora says. Yeah, we'll get your light in like 3-4 hours because we have a bunch of trucks in front of you. Nah. That's not how that works. It'll never work that way. You'll never make money that way because people won't come to you. They'll go someplace else. If they have an account at TA and Petro, they will not go to TA and Petro if you treat them like that. TA and Aurora is well known for bad human relations. It's pretty sad. Anyway, so I get over to TA in Aurora. That was my rant. I get over to TA in Aurora, park at the fuel island. I call Sam, the boss, and he calls the other driver. He parks next to me in the fuel island. We swap trailers. Now, I have his trailer. He has mine. Mine was a load of trailers going to La Lulala. It's down by San Diego. It's in California. La Lulala. Look it up. Anyway, so he has my trailer now. All he has to do is a straight shot straight to the shop. Drop it in the capital yard, put the paperwork in front of the trailer, go home. No problem. Me, I have his trailer now because he was tearing up and crying, oh, I can't cross the scale because the light's out. It doesn't work and it doesn't blink. Really? Certain. Really? Okay, fine, whatever. So, I swapped out trailers. I leave the TA. Now, I have the trailer with the busted light. He has my trailer, which has perfect lights. I get down to the Loves in... Where is it? The Loves in Albany, Oregon. Pull in there, get fuel. Took my coffee cup in to get coffee. Walked in there. Well, no. Walked back to the light, the trailer, take a look at it. Okay, I walked up the front, grabbed the hold of my little door handle thing, open up my side box on that side, pull out my fire extinguisher. I go, this is smaller than that light. Held the fire extinguisher, won't engage and spurt out and stuff. And I used the bottom of it as a mallet, and I knocked the center out of that light. Cool, unplugged it. Now I know how plug it is. No problem. So I go and take the light in with my coffee cup, put the fire extinguisher back. Walk inside. So I need this light. See here, the 3-prong, but I want to go with the rubber grommet. I don't need the rivet one because I have no way of pulling the old rivets out and put the new rivets in. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna happen. Not on my watch. Nah, don't get it. Makes it look like my eyes are closed. Anyway, look at my eyes and I'm driving by the floors. Great art. So they have the light, right plug-in. They have a 4-inch round grommet, no problem. Call my boss up. He gives me a ComCheck number. Pay for it. 2 cents change. Left it there. Walk out to the truck, pull off the little ring around where the rivets are at, best I can. Put the rubber grommet on there, slap that light in there, plug it in, works fine. On the road. 10 minutes. So that's a 10-minute job that T.A.K. had made money with. That 10-minute job would have cost us about $40. Cost us $23.98. Got a ComCheck for $24 at 2 cents change. No problem. Anyway, so that's my rant and rave. So I'm on my way down to Reading. I'm going to drop this trailer there, pick up an empty trailer there, and head to the yard. Since the yard is my second stop, I get paid for that. For dropping an empty trailer to the yard. That's my second stop. See how that works? The other guy, he didn't want, my light's broken. He gets a straight shot from Aurora. No, he gets paid. He gets paid $20 for the first stop. Picked up the load, went down to Aurora, switched out trailers with me. That's his first stop. He gets $20 for that. Goes down to the yard, drops the trailer there. That's not considered a stop because that's the end of your day. This next stop will be considered if you have another delivery. Me, on the other hand, picked up my load in Beaverton, went down to Aurora, swapped trailers with this other guy, the whiner. Got $20 for there. Took it down to Corning, drop it at WCP, get $50 there for my second stop. Then I go to the yard. The yard I don't get paid because it's the end of my day. It's not 50, it's 20. I get 21 and 20 seconds, so I have $40. I get $40 paid to me because I stopped at Aurora, stopped at Corning, and then I stopped at the yard. And the yard's not considered a stop because it's the end of your day thing. Anyway. So that's what we're doing right now. We're on our way to Reading. We're on our way to Reading WCP. So we'll talk to you later. A little bit extra long video for me. It's almost 14 minutes. But that was a good rant. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.